Good morning, y'all. I'm up in the garden. I wanted to show you what we did with the no dig thing and the difference in that and when we actually did some tilling. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you real quick what's going on here. All right, I'm going to start over here with the okra. I want you to see how tall this okra is. I mean, it's taller than me. And this is the purple okra. You can see there's some little purple pods in there. See that one? Okay, but anyhow, you can look down here at the ground and you can see there's hardly any weeds. And this is a path in between. And this is the zipper peas, the row of zipper peas, and they're just about played out. We'll probably do one last little picking off of them, and then we're going to pull those up and use them as part of the compost for next year. And here's another walking row, no weeds. Here's our next row of zipper peas that we planted a few weeks after the first rows, so they should start producing pretty soon. Then here's another row that's a walking row. And then here's a row. This is our tomatoes, and they're just about played out as well. We did get quite a few tomatoes off of them. Problem is, most of them got ripe at the same time, but it looks like we've got a lot of little green ones on here coming now, as you can see. So until they quit producing, we're going to just let these stay here. They need some rain. Hopefully we'll get some in the next few days. And then this is the next walking row, but I want you to see this row. This is a row of basically weeds. That's where Bob decided to use the tiller over here, just so we could see the difference. He did plant some more okra. It's coming up pretty good. So I think the dirt is good. It's being tilled, it still produces well. But look at all these weeds in here. I mean, we just couldn't keep up with them. So that kind of tells you what no tilling really helps keep the weeds down. And then he also tilled this back area back here. And again, it's loaded with the weeds. Just could not stay ahead of them because there were so many. I do have a little watermelon growing back here. I think I can find it in these weeds. See if I can find it to show it to you. Hopefully the deer didn't come eat it. But they might have, because I don't see it. Yep. I think that thing disappeared. Oh well. It was a baby one. Anyhow, you can see that the no-till stuff really does work good as far as helping keep the weeds down. There's Bob up there now trying to pull some weeds up. And these over here on our arches, that's, again, we put the cardboard up under there, so there's very little weeds that are coming up under the arches, but the arches are lima beans. So he can just walk right up under there and pick the lima beans. Let me show you some up close here. You can see there how they're just hanging down. Just lima beans hanging down. You can just walk up under there and pick them. So anyhow. And unfortunately the deer ate some of our muscadines. We didn't have very many on this row here, but the deer did get the ones that were here. So next year we'll protect those a little bit better. So anyhow, just wanted to give you a view of that. I'm gonna we're putting things in our new garden shed today, getting it organized, and maybe I'll show you that in a little bit. Okay, let's go in the wee shed. This is this first section of the wee shed is the she shed. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so we got the flooring in, so we protected that plyboard that was underneath. And now this first section is going to be my potting shed area, and up to where these shelves are. And then where Bob's put some plastic on top of the other floor, he's already started to bring in his gardening things, including the tiller, the chipper, ice chest, stuff like that. And he'll be bringing more in. And I wanted you to see up here, there's actually a loft at the top, which is nice for storing those things we don't use very often. The shelving is going to be in between his section and my section. That way we can both use the shelves. Of course, I've threatened him not to junk them up, so we'll see how that goes. Anyhow, we've got 2 shelving units that'll come in here to separate the 2 areas. But then this is my end here, the potting shed area. And again, I've also got that storage area up there. And I'll put the extra flooring that was left over, probably cushions from chairs and things like that for the winter. Things that I'm not going to use real often. So anyhow, it's very hot in here right now. I've got the windows open, trying to get a little cross breeze, but it is definitely hot. And we're not even having that hot of a day today. But I love being able to look out the window at the garden from here. So that brings joy to my heart. And then over here, I can look out the other window and see my house. Look, down there. So, and there's also a little tiny front porch out here, where again, I can sit out here and see the house. So Bob's about to paint one of these rocking chairs for me, and we'll have one probably inside the shed and one out here on the porch. So anyhow, I'll talk to y'all later.